Good morning to all of you. I welcomes to all once again in our lecture series on mathematical physics, that is topic Fourier series. Today is our lecture number 18. Lecture number 18. So from lecture number 16 to 18 we have been discussed. Today also we are going to be discuss about complex form of Fourier series and regarding the problems whatever I given in the last class. So I suggest to all of you that before you have to start today's video, at least you have to watch previous two videos, that is 16 and 17. And in our last class we have been discussed this problem with each and every steps, and another problem, this one, each and every steps I have been discussed in detail. You can go through that is the last video. And also I given two questions that you have for your practice, that is complex form Fourier series of e to the power minus x, which is in between minus 1 to 1, and another question I given, this one, cos ax, which will be in between minus pi to pi, and the answer will be this one. So today we are going to discuss these two questions in detail. So let's start. We know that general form of Fs, here Fs means the so-called Fourier series. Okay, in general Fourier series in complex form of a function is nothing but this one. We know that one. So I suggest to you that this form and this form, or the general form of Fs, that is Cn e to the power I n pi x by L, and Cn is nothing but 1 by 2L minus L to L fx e to the power, this form you have to remember always, because these two equations are required, or we can say the starting point of any problems regarding complex form of Fourier series. Okay, so here the question it is given that the function is exist in between minus 1 to 1, hence 2L will be equal to 2, so L equal to 1, and the Cn will be nothing but, instead of L I am going to be put 1, so 1 by 2 into 1, so here minus L to L, and that means minus 1 to 1 e to the power minus x into e to the power minus I n pi x by L, L is 1 dx. So this power will be simply add with each other. This will be e to the power minus 1 plus I n pi whole into x dx, and integration of this one, it is in the form of e to the power ax, right? So 1 by 2 e to the power minus 1 plus I n pi x by minus 1 plus I n pi minus 1 to 1 is the limit. Now we have to put carefully the limit. First I have to put 1 is the limit, then it will be e to the power minus 1 plus I n pi x, instead of 1 x I have to put 1, so it will be this much. So now I am going to put minus 1, then this will be minus minus plus, so e to the power plus 1 plus I n pi whole divided by this much, right? So this can be written as e to the power minus 1 e to the power I n pi, minus this can be written as e to the power 1 e to the power 1 into e to the power I n pi e to the power I n pi whole divided by whatever the term was there. We can write this one same, no problem. So this e to the power minus I n pi can be written as cos n pi minus I sin n pi. E to the power I n pi can be written as cos n pi plus I sin n pi, right? We know that sin n pi will be 0, so these two terms is going to be cancelled out. But cos n pi, here cos n pi is there, here also one cos n pi is there. We know that cos n pi is nothing but minus 1 to the power n. So after cancelling these two terms, the rest of the terms by putting instead of cos n pi minus 1 to the power n will be the 1 by 2 is here, e to the power minus 1. Cos n pi can be written as minus 1 to the power n minus e to the power 1 is here, and cos n pi will be minus 1 to the power n, and the denominator is the same as the previous. So I can take minus 1 to the power n common from these two terms. This will be minus 1 to the n by 2, e to the minus 1, e to the power 1 by minus 1 plus I n pi. So it can be written as minus 1 to the power n. So here minus, if I am going to be multiply, it will be e to the power 1 minus e to the power minus 1 by 2. This 2 will be here, I can write here itself. So into 1 by 1 plus I n pi, right? So minus 1 to the power n, and this much e to the power 1 into e to the power minus 1 by 2 is nothing but how much? Sin h1. That I am going to be put over here. Though it will be sin h1 into 1 by 1 plus I n pi, and minus 1 to the power n, I am going to multiply numerator with 1 minus I n pi, denominator with the same. So this will be a square minus b square form. So here 1 plus I n pi, I am going to multiply 1 minus I n pi here, and on the numerator 1 minus I n pi. So the denominator will be how much? 1 square minus I n pi square. Okay, numerator is 1 minus I n pi. So this will be this much, and hence this is nothing but is our Cn, right? This is nothing but Cn. Hence fx will be Cn into e to the power I n pi x. So simply I am going to put Cn over here and e to the power I n pi x, because here you can see that fx is nothing but Cn into e to the I n pi x by L. Here L is 1. So simply it will be e to the power I n pi x. So it is matched with our given answer. So we have to move for the next question. The next question is that find the complex Fourier series of fx is equal to cos ax minus pi to pi. It has been existed. So in the general form, the complex form of the Fourier series of any function can be written as this one. Cn is this one, and here you can see that minus pi to pi. So the length 2l is nothing but 2 pi. So hence L will be equal to how much? Pi. So Cn will be 1 by 2 pi minus pi to pi cos ax into e to the power I n x by dx. First we have to do the integration of cos ax into e to the power I n x, then we have to put the limit. So similar type of integration we have been done previously, may you have been remembered. In our in a last class also I have been told to you where I done. You can refer that integration, or I have done for you each and every step. Don't worry. So first we have to do the integration, then we have to put the limit. So it will be cos. Let's see. If I let inverse logarithmic arithmetic trigonometric exponential. So trigonometric exponential means trigonometry will be the first function, arithmetic will be the second function. So it will be cos ax, integration of this one is equal to e to the I n x by minus I n minus derivative of this one, integration of this one, double integration is there. So one integration is here, and cos ax derivative will be minus a sin ax, and integration will be e to the power minus I sin minus I n x by I n dx. Okay. Now this term will be here. Again this is going to be integrate. So here minus will be plus. Then after, if I am going to integrate, this is a sin ax will be the first term. Then the integration of this one e to the power I n x minus I n x e to the minus I n x by here I n divided by I n will be come for the second time integration. So minus I n whole square minus derivative of this one sin ax is nothing but a cos ax. So a is here. So it will be a square cos ax into the integration of this one is nothing but e to the power I minus I n x by minus I n square dx. So here one bracket should be there. So the integration of this one we found is equal to cos ax into e to the power minus inx by minus in plus whole bracket a sin ax into e to the power minus inx by minus in square minus integration of a square cos ax into e to the power minus inx by minus in square into dx. Now what I am going to do, I am going to do that this term I am going to take to the left hand side and I am going to be add with this term. See, so here this term is here, consider the left hand side, okay, this term is here, okay, and this term is added at here. So this term I have been taken to the left, it is here, plus this term is here, okay, is equal to cos ax, another two term I have been written at the right hand side. This is cos ax e to the power I minus inx by minus in plus a sin ax into e to the power minus inx e to the power minus inx by minus in square minus in square, okay. Now here I can take in the left hand side I can take the common of from these two terms. We can take the common of cos ax, integration of cos ax e to the power minus inx dx. So if we are going to take the common of this one from this term and this term, we can get a square by minus n square. See, here a square is there, whole divided by minus in square, and minus in square is nothing but minus n square. See, minus in whole square will be equal to how much? Will be equal to here minus is there, the square will be plus, it will be I square n square. I square is nothing but minus 1, so minus n square, okay. So hence we have been substituted, instead of this one is minus n square, a square by minus n square plus 1 is equal to this term and this term. So this term as usual we have been written here plus is minus, because minus in square whole square minus in whole square will be nothing but minus n square, so minus will be multiplied over here, so this plus will be transformed to minus a sin ax into e to the power minus inx by n square, okay. Now so this can be written as this much, this one into here I have written 1 first and then this one is the second term. So 1 minus a square by n square, a square by n square is equal to these two terms, okay. That implies this one, the left hand side integration will be equal to, this term is going to be divided with left hand side, that will be 1 by n square minus a square divided by n square and whole into this term, okay. In the next page what I am going to do, I am going to do I am going to put this value over here, because Cn we know that 1 by 2 pi minus pi to pi, this one, and the integration value is this much we found, right. In the next page what I am going to do, I am going to put this value over here and I am going to put the limit, okay. And another thing I am going next page I have been done that n square is gone to the numerator, because here n square minus a square by n square, so it can be, the n square can be moved to the numerator. So in our next page this will be the, hence Cn will be 1 by 2 pi and n square by n square minus a square. I told that n square is gone to numerator and the whole term is this one minus pi to pi. whatever we found in the last page, you can follow this whole term. The integration value have been written over here, and limit is minus pi to pi. Now carefully watch. I am going to be put the limiting value. So first we have to put pi for this term. I am considering this one for putting the limit minus pi to pi. First put pi. So it will be cos a pi into e to the power minus in pi by minus in minus this minus pi is going to be put over here. This will be cos a pi, because here cos a into minus pi will be cos a pi, because cos is a even function, into e to the power in pi, because here x is here minus in x. So x, if we are going to consider minus pi, then obviously it will be e to the power in pi, okay, divided by minus in. And now this term is completed. Okay, now we are going to put the same limit minus pi to pi for this term. So it will be minus sign is here, minus sign, and a sign a pi. Pi means this limit. First we have to put this limit. So it will be a pi into e to the power e to the minus in pi by n square minus a sin a into minus pi. A sin a into minus pi, because minus pi has been substituted over here, and into e to the power plus in pi by n square. Okay, and here I can say that here sin a minus pi will be minus sin a pi, so it will be plus in our next term. In our next line it will be plus. Okay, right? Now e to the power minus in pi can be written as cos n pi. This terms written as such. Okay, cos a pi. This is written in this form, cos n pi minus sin n pi. So here this is denominator is the common term minus in pi. So it can be simply subtract on the numerator. It will be minus cos a pi into this will be cos n pi plus I sin n pi whole divided by minus in. Okay, minus in. So here also same thing. Similarly this can be written as minus is here a sin a pi into e to the power minus in pi. This is sin a minus pi is nothing but minus sin a pi, because sin is a odd function. So it will be minus, and this is minus, plus a sin a pi into e to the power I sin in pi by n square. Okay, you can see that sin n pi and sin n pi is 0. This term, both term is going to be cancelled out, and here cos a pi into cos n pi minus cos a pi into cos n pi, both are same but opposite. This is plus and this is minus, so this is also going to be cancelled out, means this whole will be cancelled out, will be 0. So 0 minus a sin a pi into e to the power I sin pi can be written as cos n pi minus I sin n pi plus a sin a pi e to the I n pi cos n pi plus I sin n pi by n square, and this can be written as minus a sin a pi cos n pi will be minus 1 to the power n, and sin n pi we know that it will be 0. This term and this term is going to be cancelled out, and this will be a sin a pi, and this will be cos n pi is nothing but minus 1 to the power n whole divided by n square. So these two terms are similar, so it can be written as minus 2a sin a pi minus 1 to the power n by n square. So here 2 got cancel. Okay, n square got cancel. Here minus is there, so it will be it can be a square minus n square. So 2 got cancel means 1 by pi. Okay, n square 1 by n square got cancel means only 1 by it will be a square minus n square, because I have been multiplied this minus to this term. So a square minus n square into a sin a pi into minus 1 to the power n. Okay, so this also, so all the constant terms we are going to, I am going to take to the left. So a by pi sin a pi, these are constant terms taken to the left, and the another terms are minus 1 to the n by a square minus n square. Okay, now the Fourier series will be nothing but my summation over minus infinity to plus infinity cn e to the power inx. So cn is nothing but this one. I am going to put this one over here and e to the power inx. So this is well matched with the answer whatever I have been given for you for your practice purposes. So these are the two questions whatever we have been discussed. I suggest to you that you have to go through this video properly, and you have to pause the video and you have to write the notes for your exam. And this is our end of the discussion of complex form of Fourier series. In our next class we are going to discuss about derivative, differentiation and integration of Fourier series. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.